No, I don't know if it's just like me personally, but I think for this episode online, we're going to be talking about like armor and what is the best armor to use in the game once you're like fully maxed out. This is pretty tough. It really depends on your level. It really depends. Well, it doesn't depend on you. Actually, it does. I don't look. It's kind of random. But I'm just gonna like do end game for the higher levels. What is the best gear setup or combination to wear? Of course, I don't have that good of gear. I'm just legit. This is about as crazy as it gets for me. I usually just switch out that stuff. But what is the best gear in Rucoy Online for every class? Now, obviously, you want all the max, like ice armor. That's to be expected. But let's just start probably with a lot of the stuff you probably are going to need for, like, just like the side stuff. Like, what is the best ring? What's the best amulet to use? What's the best everything? Of course, if you're a melee player, you're going to want to actually probably get the melee superior ring. So let's just see if we can find one. That's the defense ring. That'd be okay, but it wouldn't really help you too much. But what you want is you want the superior melee ring. If I can, I'm trying to just find one to show you guys what it looks like. Here's one right there. This is what you guys want. It's very expensive, but this is what you guys want to wear. Unless, of course, you have the critical ring, maybe as a side option of this, but I still think you'd probably want the superior melee ring. This is what you want. For your amulet, always get the life pendant. Some of you guys might argue and say that the mana pendant is better, but for PvP, even 1 HP can save your life. Go look at that one video I had about 2-3 days ago. That can prove it. Life pendants can save your life in Rucoy, especially in PvP, and it can make your life a lot easier. What all mana pendants do is really just help you train. They're good to have while you're training, but not in PvP. So this is more just for like PvP purposes. Of course, have all the max ice armor. You're going to want a regular ice chest plate and a regular ice helmet. Don't get the distance stuff, of course. Get max gear, which is 49 weapons, I believe. I might be wrong, but that's the helmet right there. Let me find somebody who has a max weapon. Yeah, I think it's 49 or 48. And you're gonna want the 46 shield. Yeah, I think it's 48, maybe 40. I don't know. It's whatever it is, but it's +3. So go get the max gear, and you're gonna be doing pretty good. For distance, what's the best combo set? Also, you might consider getting swift boots as a melee player, but it's probably actually not recommended because melee players really shouldn't be doing that much running around to begin with. So you actually, as a melee player, you don't need swift boots. Distance players, you need swift boots. I don't have them. I don't think we can find somebody who does either. But you need swift boots for sure. You need all the speed armor. You just need to be as fast as possible. Get the superior distance ring, just like I have, and get the life pendant. All works good. Get max bow. Of course, just get max everything. And that's really all you need for a distance player end game setup. Now, for a magic player, get all the max stuff, but instead of getting a magic ring, I would actually think you should probably get a critical ring. Magic players would fucking roast and destroy everybody with critical rings, I feel. And yeah, that would definitely help you out. But if you want to get a superior magic ring, go ahead. I think that'd be a decent choice also. They look like this if you guys have never seen them. I would think that this would also still work pretty good. But I think definitely a critical ring is something that you should consider. For a magic player, should you get swift boots? Maybe. That's a tough one. You see, you really want to consider as a magic player what you value more. Do you value speed, so you can kite people and snipe? Or do you value defense? Because mages do not have a lot of defense. That's why I said critical attacks would definitely help you, because you can kill people quicker. Again, the magic ring also will help you because you can kill people quicker. I'm really rushing my words right now. But yeah, I really do think the critical ring might be something to consider as a magic player. Just because you can kill people faster and not have to worry about high levels going after you, killing you. But that's where you consider the Swift Boots. Do you value speed more or defense more? And that's kind of where you choose off of that. There's really not too much more to say in terms of what gear is good at end game. Of course, always have your training gear, which is basically just a regular ring, so you can switch it out whenever you're training. Actually, you could probably just take the ring off if you really... Yeah, you really don't need a regular ring unless you want one. But it's good for extra armor, I guess. But, yeah, just really consider... Also, as a distance player, I usually like having a spare helmet also, because all this gives you is speed. So switching to a regular helmet can give you more defense in battles if you're going up against a really high level, which helps me a lot. But if you're not going up against a high level, always use your frozen hood, because then you can outrun them and kite them better. At least that seems to work pretty good for me. I don't know if it's for everybody. But yep, that's really about all you need to know for armor and like what's good end game. Of course, like I said, yeah, get your training stuff, which is just these. Or this, yep. And that's really about it. I fought 2 slimes earlier, but none of them dropped anything, which that sucked. I went to 2 slime events, basically in a row. None dropped anything. So that sucked. One was at Dragons, the other one was at Lizard 1, next to the Lizard entrance. The secret entrance, of course. Do we have any gold with us? Actually, yes we do. Let's go player killing. I'm probably just going to walk through here and fight a decent level. Should I actually... I could test and see if I can beat anybody with my my knight character. I haven't really been training it too much, but I have got it up a little bit better. It's almost at 190 melee, so I might be able to actually kill somebody with it. I'm going to probably get it up to 200 coming soon. And I'm also going to be getting my level up to 375. I got up to 272 for this video, just to show I am getting up in levels a little bit. About 1 a day, roughly. It's been going okay for me. There's a random skull, but that's Lizard Warrior, so he's pretty cool. Let's look for a pretty high level to battle. I'm not expecting... Actually, what server am I on? NA2K. Thought I was on NA3 for a second. Because I did go to NA3 for the slime. That was at Lizard 1. The other slime was on NA2 in Dragon. I don't see anybody yet, but I did see a lot of players over in Lizard 1 training earlier. I could probably fight one. That'd be some high levels, but, you know, whatever. Let's keep the hood on. Let's go against what I said. I usually do use the hood in battles just because I can go faster, and it usually does help. Plus, in Lizard 1, we could go over to my favorite PvP spot, which is over here. That's like the best area for distance fighters. It's just in the open. This is also a pretty good PvP spot. It's just right here. You can go around the trees. That works pretty good. Who's this? I don't want to fight Mr. Marcos. I mean, I could, but I don't know. I want to find somebody I really don't know. Or somebody who's just like, I don't know, I don't care. I don't see anybody yet. I don't even know who this is. Let's fight them. Might as well. This guy is already running. And now we're going to get killed, probably. And we're going to run to Lizard 1. Nope, we died. That's why you don't fight level 400s, but yeah. I'll see you all next time, and peace.